My opening strategy in bedwars is pretty consistent. I always grab the wool, maybe lay down a bed defense, and immediately start bridging to get the diamonds. However, this often results in me getting rushed, my bed getting destroyed, and me being murdered shortly thereafter. In most cases, I'm able to bridge over to the diamonds and get back for the reinforced armor before the enemy team can bridge to my place, because most Bed Wars players are not god bridgers. They are quite slow. Although it does take some awareness of what's going on in order to outsmart the enemy, which I often don't exhibit. For example, here, I get some mad tunnel vision. You see, once green destroyed my bed, the only thought on my mind was revenge. I went barreling in, no regard for my life, into a 1v2. Even though I only expected it to be a 1v1, I should have known that the other guy lay in wait for me. In this next round, I opted for a different approach, just after my boy No Hacks, Just Galaxy, asked me if I even PvP, brah. I start going for my diamonds so that I can PvP, brah, but then I see Aqua bridging towards our base. So I go to defend, and as any great American general will tell you, the best defense is a good offense. So I start going at him, bridging, slowly but surely, gaining on the enemy, when suddenly we get a new message: bed destroyed. Red is already in our base. Or green, I honestly can't tell, I'm colorblind. With green gone and Aqua still eyeing us down, I decide to take the next tip from the American generals and retreat. I decide this time, whilst approaching green base, to take a more stealthy approach. Rather than facing them head on, I hide in the corner and wait for them to leave. After being like 60% sure that they aren't watching, I go in and break the bed. Now they know that I'm here. I expect them. They will be coming for me. They will be out for revenge, just as I was in the last game. And here he comes. But he has no armor and a wooden sword. It was an easy victory. With the other green guy nowhere in sight, I decided it was a perfect time to heal up and go after the precious diamonds, the jewels that would bring me my success in this game. No bed, no problem. Dying is for casuals anyway, and I am simply the most pro gamer there is. After using the diamonds to gear up and get some sharpness, I spot a blue boy going for my diamonds, and I would not stand for anybody else even touching my crown jewels. So I just went up and boop, right off the edge. As I was leaving the diamond generator behind, I spotted another problem. A red boy after me. I decided to take the retreat method yet again, as one foul move on the bridge and I'd be done, whereas on the ground I had the advantage and quickly dispersed of the red invader. After this exchange, I had my next target. Red was going down. With the red base on the horizon, and yet another red player on the bridge, I knew I had to act fast. It was fireball time. And I missed. So I went and I bought another one. Hopefully this one went better. Indeed, knocked him right off. Pulling up on blue base, there was another red person, but I wasn't worried. I had defeated them twice before, and this time was no different. I quickly disposed of them, bought some more items, and prepared to raid the red base. It was my time. I make it to the bridge, to red base. There are two of them with one well-timed fireball. I could kill them both, or neither of them. So, I decide to go after this guy while the other guy is distracted. And now is my chance. I run in. There will be only a 1v1 when I make it to red base. This guy is just distracted by the diamonds. What fool would be distracted by diamonds when there's kills to be had? Not me, that's for sure. Now I quickly run. I throw the TNT down. This is my shot. This is my opportunity to win the match. Or kill myself. I came into the next match ready, prepared, not going to make the same mistakes of my past. I start speed bridging. I do it vaguely successfully. There's one thing that I was not expecting, and that was Mouse Queen 789. The beginning of the match went swimmingly. I was able to take out green team lickety-split, almost single-handed. Are you ready for this epic PvP battle? Look at me go. Ducking, bobbing, weaving, dying. But no matter, after dodging an expertly timed fireball and grabbing the diamonds, I was ready to get the heck out of there. I wanted to get my diamonds away from that green guy. Besides, my teammate totally had it covered. When I came back to assist my teammate, I knew it would take some expert maneuvering to kill this green man. After seeing that my teammate had disposed of green, I decided to start bridging towards aqua. Little did I know what lay in store for me. This was to be my first encounter with the legendary Mouse Queen 789. I knew that I had to do something drastic after she landed that fireball like an MLG pro. What could I do to defend against someone with that level of skill? I decided to yet again retreat, to face her on level ground, and absolutely destroy her. But after such a battle, I knew I had to return home and refuel. But when I returned, there she was, ready to face me in PvP combat yet again. I couldn't let her beat me. The stakes were too high, so I absolutely crushed her yet again. I was starting to let my guard down. I thought she was a noob. I believed that there was nothing she could do to combat my absolute skill. And yet, I forgot the principal rule of Minecraft PvP, that the person with the better items will almost always take the dub. I didn't anticipate her incredible speed, and during our first fight, on level ground, no bridges, she took the win, taking all of my items. This was the first time I got a look into her menacing red eyes, and now knew I was no longer dealing with a noob, but a vengeful god out for blood. During our next fight, I again acted like a noob and faced her on level playing ground, where she absolutely wrecked me. I had forgotten that she had taken all of my stuff to upgrade her items, and she was now more prepared than ever to face me. I knew that in this coming battle, I had to be smart. During our next encounter, I decided to sacrifice my life for 3 diamonds to ensure that she would not be able to upgrade yet again. I knew that if she were able to upgrade again, she'd be unstoppable. She was already destroying my entire existence. I could not let this stand. This time I faced her at her weakest on the bridge, just gave her a little boop right off the edge. This was the closest she had come to my bed, and it was absolutely terrifying. I knew I may only have one more shot to face her, get her bed, and win. So I stocked up on all my essential explosives and bridging materials before heading off on a full-speed chase to Aqua's base. Of course, stopping along the way to drop off my diamonds at Green Base. But I rolled up to Aqua Base with no Mouse Queen sightings. I was even able to destroy her bed without even a sight of her. But then, all of a sudden, I took some damage. She was right behind me. I had to act quickly and whap her while she was still on the bridge with a disadvantage. I died, but yet I won because I was able to knock her into the void upon my death. And that was the legacy of Inevitable Forest versus Mouse Queen. I ended up adding her as a friend later because I was thoroughly impressed with her PvP skills, and certainly did not want to face her again as an enemy. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Bed Wars commentary video. I tried for a new style of video this time. I thought it was a lot of fun. It put a lot of work into it. So if you would drop a like, comment, and a subscribe, let me know what you thought of this style of video and what you thought of the rivalry between me and Mouse Queen 789. Anyways, if you liked that one, you might like this other video of me playing Bed Wars and telling a story about how I moved to New York City. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.